What's up, y'all? I got a question. We starting off up here. Do women weaponize femininity by way of simps? Quick answer: yes, absolutely. Because men, we like what we like. Simple as that. A woman can tell us some bullshit, right? And we still fall into the trap of, I'll still hit, I'll still smash. There's a lot of women out here like that. The same ones we ridicule or talk about, but we'll still hit. We can get in, get out. It's just, that's just the nature of a man. But when it comes to, let's say, wifing a girl, cuffing her, making her yours, are we still going to fall for the same bullshit? So back to the original point of the video. Do women weaponize femininity by way of simps? Yes. And I'll give you an example. They have a term that these folks like to use called a pick me, right? She's the type that's going to tell a man everything that you wants to hear, right? Everything. Talk about support your man, be his rib, be his backbone, and uplift your man and kiss his ass, wash his feet, and all that. Which I agree with a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? I like to be treated well. I like to be treated like a king. I'm a black king. Nah, let me chill with the woke shit. Nah, but I like to be treated well because I'm a man. We deserve that, right? So I believe in gender roles, and I think everybody has their place. I think women have their place and men have their place. We just need to understand that. So I'm fully aware of the dynamic and how some people perceive it as a negative of gender roles and a man being a man and a woman accepting her role in her feminine. It is what it is. It's a matter of how you interpret it and who you're talking to. What inspired this video was I was watching Courtney Michelle from La Peep Let's Talk because I want to get this 100% right. Her video was titled "Women Using Femininity as a Weapon," and the context of that video is a little different from the context of my video. The context of her video was a panel that Six the Goddess was invited to that had some dude named Chaotic Truth on there, and he was kind of going back and forth with Six. I could tell he has a debative spirit to where he don't even care if he's debating with a woman, and he let his interior emotions kind of affect his body language. He was a little excited. He was overly excited to be going back and forth with this woman. And Six, she has a very strong spirit, and she'll poke at you. She'll poke at the bear. She won't say it out of her mouth, but she has some masculine traits too. She does. She's very feminine, very attractive, but she has some masculine energy that be coming out when she's going back and forth with these dudes. So it was like a fair exchange, and I dig it. So Courtney Michelle felt the need to make a video based on that back and forth. And I think Courtney Michelle was a little biased. She was siding towards the Chaotic Truth side. Who knows? It might be some bad blood between her and Six, but who the hell knows? Everybody keep talking about keeping code, black code, girl code, brotherhood code, loyalty code. Sometimes there ain't no rules in when it comes to these debates, when it comes to these little fights, these little virtual fist fights, whatever you want to call it. But it is niggas locked up because of a woman's femininity. And I don't want to say the R word, but it's a lot of dudes that's falsely accused of the R word because a woman wielding her feminine power in a fucked up sort of way. And that's just a little light example, but I don't want to get too deep into that because I don't want to ruffle no feathers. But people who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. And let's go to this other one right here. Her fuckability is her superpower. For a woman that's attractive or that's high on a scale of desirability, her fuckability is her superpower. In other words, she can do what she want, say what she want, and damn near get away with it. Because us suck ass niggas is going to fall for the bullshit. And I said us, even though I'm really not saying me, But I don't like to point the finger. I don't want to say, well, you guys. I'm going to say us. I'm going to say, had niggas losing their channels, have the public opinion about you changed and shifted because she's that desirable. People want to side with her. You know what I mean? I think that's what Courtney Michelle was trying to come from. Was she wrong in her assessment? A little bit. But at the same time, too, Six don't back down from a lot of debates. She's a tough cookie. But do she flex a little bit with her femininity? Damn right she does. Damn right she does. And you just got to be the type of dude to take it and at the same time not crumble from the bullshit. So Chaotic Truth, he probably desires her in a way. And Six knows that. But you can't put that in the argument, man. You can't just throw that out there. I'll be the first one to tell you that this world ain't fair. It's not fair at all. But to a woman misusing her power, the same way a man misuses his resources, women misuse their desirability and their fuckability. And you can get people in trouble with that bullshit. You get yourself in trouble with that bullshit. But anyway, I ranted enough about that because I'm all over the place. But check this out. Are men falling for fake cooperative types that's cashing out on lames? Absolutely. Y'all ever notice in YouTube, all of a sudden, in the whole black manosphere space or whatever they call it, where you got all these new feminine content creators, you know, pumping the pom-poms for niggas, man. They just pumping the pom-poms for them. Are they genuine, though? Are they genuine? I'm not seeing a lot of rings on their finger. I'm not judging them for not being married, but you pumping the pom-poms for niggas and you're still in the modern woman mode, so to speak. You can look like a city girl, flex like a modern woman, and then come on YouTube with a pick me spirit. But guess what? You ain't nothing but a modern woman. And some of them are being exposed. On YouTube, they call them chameleons, right? I think that's what they call them, right? They call them chameleons. And I'm not saying any of the girls I mentioned are chameleons. All I'm saying is that the way Courtney Michelle titled that video, it made me think a lot about how women weaponize their femininity. Courtney Michelle said femininity. I'm going to say fuckability. You know, because a lot of women that are on this YouTube doing the same content that these men been doing for a while, they know it sells. The more fuckable they are, the more marketable they are. And the more money that y'all suckers gonna send them. I be seeing the cash apps. I be seeing the super chats. I be seeing the you look beautiful todays and all that. Same shit that be going on Facebook and IG and all other shit. It crossed over into this space now. And they cashing in. You got your woke females out there. So they got the woke dudes, the woke simps. You got a bunch of woke simps. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of high value simps. You have a bunch of what you call it? Educated lame simps. You have a lot of simping going on because of what? The fuckability of a woman, and she's using it as a superpower, and that's her right. But as a man, you just can't fall for the bullshit. But long story short, pay attention to the fake cooperative type that's cashing out on you and your lack of discipline as a man. Just be honest. A lot of men are sexually undisciplined to where they don't fall, to where they fall for the bullshit too easily. It's a lot of, you notice that the manosphere women that's coming out now, they're getting prettier and prettier, ain't they? Ain't they? They some baddies because they getting hip and it's a new lane to cash in on. All the OnlyFans chicks, they getting bread. You know what I'm saying? The IG models, they getting bread. it's a lot of money out there, and men supplying that. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of resourceful men out here, and women are using that fuckability, their God-given superpower, some better than others, to get that bread from these dudes, get that bread from these simps, to get that bread from these lanes. I'm not knocking and talking points, because a lot of talking points are in line with what a lot of these guys are saying. But you got to be, well, most of you men got to be smart enough and be able to discern the women that's genuine and that's legitimate in what they're trying to, talk about, or what the message they trying to push. Everybody out for the money, baby. And just don't take the bait. So pay attention to that. Her fuckability is her superpower. And this is in no correlation or not even an add-on to Courtney Michelle's video. Just the way she titled her video inspired me to do this video, and that's something that I always thought about. She titled her video, Women Weaponizing Femininity. She's, poking that old girl. That's between them two chicks. My video is about women weaponizing femininity by way of simp, but inspired by them two chicks going back and forth. It is what it is. All right, man, that's all I got. So I'm giving you a little bit of feedback on that. This is just a random video, and lames, stop letting them cash out on you, because they growing in the community. They growing. They see dollar signs. They see a lot of you suckers, and y'all cash apping, and y'all super chatting, and y'all saying, you go girl, you on our side. All right, that's all I got, though. On to the next video.